You are tuned into the Kickback DMV. My name is Diamond B. Frazier, and I got with me Olumide.
I'm here. It's a pleasure.
He is here. We gotta turn it down. Let's see your face. Let's see your face. We got the melon popping. Okay, light and right.
Yeah, glistening right now.
Yes. So we gonna kick it off with a little bit of fun. I know y'all know this one. A shot of what? Or as it used to be called, who got the munchies? So we gonna blindfold Mr. Olumide right here.
Okay.
We got 4 drinks that you gotta taste. Okay, we gonna put them in a little shot glass. And you tell me what the drink is. If you get it right, you win.
Alright.
Okay? You get it wrong, I win. But I want y'all to comment down below and tell me, do you think he gonna get all 4 right? All 4? Or what y'all thinking? So go ahead, hit on that blindfold and get the drinks out. Y'all gonna be able to see it and we gonna play. Alright. Y'all see that? Let's see if you can see that. Take a little shot.
I don't even know the name of it. Is that bottle with that colorful, all them colorful dots looking like a 90s outfit or something like that?
No, not at all.
What's this? Some type of, you know what? I don't know.
Okay, you gonna give up on this one?
I want to say, this ain't Bel Air, is it?
Bel Air, nah, I ain't drink.
Alright, nah, I don't know this one then.
This is Buffalo Wing Soda.
Buffalo wing soda.
It don't even have buffalo flavor at all.
Oh, nah.
Nah, that's funny. All right, this next one, y'all gonna take a look, see what this is. We shall see. You know what? I should have tasted it myself, so I can kind of get a feel for it. But I don't know. Let's see.
So that last one was supposed to taste like buffalo?
That's what they say.
Yeah, I would have never.
This one got a little, oh, I see it's bubbling. Got a little spark to it too. Let me put that in your hand. Tell me what it is. So y'all that said 4 for 4, y'all wrong already.
And it tastes like got some honey in it.
Honey?
Or like some, which reminds me of like Fireball almost.
Fireball.
Some type of peppermint, I don't know. I don't know what that could be. It still got the bubbly though.
Okay.
It's like a mint. I'm getting like a little mint flavor, but I don't know the brand. I don't know what that is. I can't lie to you.
All right, that one is pickle flavored soda.
What?
Nothing nowhere near pickle at all. I'm gonna have to taste these. I'm like, sir,
What?
ma'am, what's going on? He ain't winning right now. Got 2 wrong. We got 2 more left. Maybe he gonna make a comeback.
I need hope.
Think out of the box. Y'all gonna take one more look in case you missed it. Let's see.
What is that? I don't know what that is. I don't taste nothing.
You don't have no idea.
It's like freaking vanilla Coke. That's the closest thing. I don't even know. Alright, I'm gonna have to, I need a lifeline for this. I don't know what that one
You need a lifeline?
Yeah.
Let's say, okay, cool. You can put it on a hot dog.
Mustard.
Yes, mustard flavored soda.
That ain't tasting nothing like
I'm
that.
gonna have to. All right, this last
Yo,
one.
I'm being sabotaged right now. That's what I feel.
Color is brown.
Alright.
And I feel like they should get this right. You know what? I should have poured myself a cup. Took a shot with you. Here you go.
Alright.
Okay, you gotta get this one. I know they should have did this one right.
It's like chocolate.
They should have did
like
that right.
Reese's or something. It's like peanut butter or something. Peanut butter.
Okay, close. No.
Chocolate.
No.
Close to peanut butter.
It's brown. Y'all see that? He said peanut butter, chocolate,
Close to
brown.
Brown.
What
Peanuts.
What does it actually taste like?
It tastes like peanut butter.
Whoa. Okay, they get there a little bit.
That one was a little, yeah. Like I can taste that.
Okay.
But it tastes like a Reese's cup. But
It's not.
I know it ain't no Reese's cup
No,
soda.
it's not a Reese's cup. Okay.
Caramel.
No.
Dang. Yeah, I don't know that.
Coffee flavored soda.
You know what? That makes sense. I don't drink coffee,
me
so I would
either.
have never said coffee though, but it do make sense.
Okay.
Kid. That's the fourth joint right there?
That's the fourth one right there. I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all thought he could do it.
Terrible.
He couldn't. It's called Peep That Tweet, another classic. So I went through a couple little tweets. It wasn't nothing crazy. You know, you be keeping it light and cute.
Yeah,
so I just want you to, just elaborate a little bit on them.
Right.
Okay, cool. So the first one is need a reset button for life. Is this you personally? You feel like you need to do some do-overs? Like, where were you at mentally when you tweeted that?
That's a good question.
If I tell you the date, will it help?
Yeah.
Okay, so this was September 11th, 2020. So last year, some months
September.
ago. Mm-hmm.
Reset button for life.
You just press that button. Boom!
Because when I tweeted that, I didn't think about like adolescent or childhood stuff like that. But probably at the top of graduating high school, like when you really start making decisions like that'll like impact you for the rest of your life or whatever. It's interesting. You graduate high school, nobody really knows what they're gonna do. Like, all right, I'm gonna go to college,
right?
Pick this major, and I don't even. My parents is telling me to pick this major. I don't even know if I like it for real.
It be like that.
Yeah, and then like you got to put money toward this joint, so it's a lot of stuff riding on this thing. But then you find out maybe a year in, 2 in, or wherever you figure out like, all right, I don't really want to do this. I don't need to do this, or you find another passion. But for me, it was definitely just like not wasting time. I mean, college was cool, but I don't think I would have wasted time in it.
Right.
Probably just would have straight out the gate focused on this music.
Got the branding going on. Hold on, y'all. Check this lighter out. He came in here, hooked me up. Okay, I got more to show. I'm like, okay, brander.
Trying. That's something new. So like my recent album, Maintain, I was just like, we gotta figure out ways to get this out there, and we took it back to like just 90s style, guerrilla street marketing, and if it worked, it can still work again. That's how I feel it.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
All right, this next one. Businesses act like you can't spend your money somewhere else. Was this a local business? Was it a black business? Was it a white business? Did you go to the store? Tell us about your experience with a bad business.
It was just me thinking like, yo, you're not the only one who does it. So
right.
Whether it's just like the delayed responses or the over crazy prices.
Sure.
And then like when you ask for people's resume, don't really provide it. So just like, you act like I really can't do this for anybody else. So that's what I was just thinking too. And it's just like the attitude and arrogance that you'll find with a lot of these people, just like, yo, I don't have to shop with you. Like,
right.
It's crazy. Like there are a bunch of other people who do what you do for real.
Customer service is a big part of business.
Yeah,
Okay.
Customer, big part of life for real. Yeah.
Facts.
I'm like, how you treat people on the way up, way down. How they say, them same people you gonna see on the way down. So like, you just always treat people with real shit.
How do you let strangers get you so heated on this app? See, you on the way up, okay? You about to be at 1 million followers, subscribers. You got people across the world listening to your music at all the places. So you gonna be hearing, you trash, you whack, you should stop doing music, blah, blah, blah. You really feel like you are built to just ignore that. Like when that time comes, you feel like you could just turn the other cheek.
It's interesting you bring that up because I always think about that too. Like right now, I do got the luxury of like being able to read tweets, comments without like having fear of like seeing a whole bunch of negative stuff. So like when it gets to that point where you got to recognize there's gonna be trolls and people hating just to hate.
A lot of them.
And then like what I found out is if you address them, they be like, "Yo, I was just kidding. I didn't even think you was gonna reply." So it's just like it's a lot of that stuff too. So you can't let random people. At the end of the day, they're still strangers. So like you can't let this random profile affect your day, mood, or whatever, like your whole life. Now, when it gets to the point where I'm like, all right, a lot of people giving me feedback, tweets, comments, and stuff like that, I still don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't even know if I'm gonna still be able to check all that no more, but maybe I'll have somebody like filter through it
to see what's really criticism and what's hating, because you might actually have to reevaluate some things. Like, okay, let me tweak that, let me change that. But sometimes it's hard because, like you said, people just be and you sensitive about your stuff, especially when you know it's your body of work that you work so hard on, and they don't get the feedback that you thought you would get, especially making it. It's like, excuse me.
Yeah. Especially and then you taking critique from somebody who you don't even know their background, so it's just
they don't even do what you do.
Right, that's the hardest thing. And so now you thinking like, dang, maybe I should have been singing more on that album. Like, You're thinking about stuff you shouldn't be thinking about. So
exactly. Last one. Every day, the mental illness on this app increases. Child, when I said I couldn't agree anymore. Why you say that?
It goes back to that Twitter, and like, I don't know, it's just like, she's like, I don't know about social media across the board, but Twitter specifically is just like, dang, like the ideologies, the logic, like people be running with it, and it's just like, dang, like you can't think for yourself, like the sheep mentality or whatever it may be is just you may believe something, somebody like try to like disregard you or like put that down, and all of a sudden you rethinking your whole life or whatever. So yeah,
it be like that.
I think that's what it really is. Just sheep mentality, group think. That's what it's called, group think.
Group think. Everybody be on the same page. It's like, do you even know what you like anymore? You stay on this app so long, you just like what everybody else like. Who are you?
That's scary, yo. You gotta think about, like, I don't even know what type of long-term effect that'll have, but like I be seeing like a wild random tweet, 30,000 retweets, 50,000 likes. I'm just like, yo, people are agreeing with this,
right? And then you see so many likes and retweets, you want to see. Oh dang! Well, maybe I wasn't right. Maybe they are right. Okay, Troy the boy, I'll retweet that too. I see what they mean.
Boom.
And you try to connect it and figure it out, and it's like it don't even make sense.
Boom.
But you just saw everybody else like this, so.
Yeah, and that's really scary too. I hope nobody really goes through that too. Who's really on this app? Like, I guess the real people who make sense. They probably not engaging or wasting time, none of this stuff. So the opinions that you could see to be like, okay, somebody agrees with me. Mm-hmm. You're not seeing that because they like, yeah, I'm not getting into this. Like.
Right.
It's pointless. It's stupid.
Well, look, y'all know he is into his music. He got something good out right now, promoting heavy. But we want to test the skills a little bit and see, like, can you freestyle? But I ain't gonna, this can't be no freestyle you got in the pocket. And it's okay, because if you need some help, I ain't gonna just, I ain't here to make nobody look dumb. If you need me to join in a tag team, like, I got you. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop the beat, and then we're gonna have you pick out an item without looking. I need you to incorporate it in that rap that you have, your freestyle.
Okay.
And we're gonna do a slide. I'm gonna say maybe 5 items.
All right.
Oh,
yeah. Got the beat going. It don't stop.
Don't stop.
I don't got a watch, so I don't know clocks.
Clock, nah.
About to reach in this bag. What will I pull out?
Woo!
I got a recorder. Damn, I'm out. Only thing you do is put this in your mouth.
Whoop, whoop.
Blow a couple holes like you from the south.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm just gonna keep going now. Next item, damn, I hope I hold it down.
Whoop.
Got a guitar. I hope I'm going far. I be playing that music like I'm a star.
Hey.
Gotta keep going in the next bag. I got a ruler, gotta measure out this large bag. I'm getting money, and it just can't stop.
Oh.
Dang, got some toys waiting for the drop.
Woo.
Helicopters look like Action Force 4. This that Team A-Team, know we gonna score. Got another item, and it just won't stop.
What?
I got the horse and it's right into the top. I got diamond to the left of me.
Woo.
It ain't stopping, but you gonna see this on TV. I got a little doll, baby doll poopy. Got the yellow on, looking like me.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many items
He
there
wanna
was.
go?
We keep going cause I don't know how to stop.
Okay.
Got the mermaid green hair, yeah, it's gonna pop. This that summer look, everybody gonna cop.
I said 5, but he kept going. It's all good with me. It's Diamond beating Olumide. He here, sit with me. Listen, Kickback, DMV, you tuned in with me. We rapping. Let's go out now. Let's stop next segment. Ooh, cut it out. Hey, okay, look at you. That was dope with the freestyle.
Hey, that was new. I don't even freestyle like that, so that was dope.
You did that? You could have fooled me. Look at you exercising your talent. I like
I appreciate that. Nah,
Okay.
that's one of the things we've been working on during COVID. Like, my man Grizz, he'd just be playing the beats. He'd be like, yo, freestyle. So every time he play the beats, we just be practicing. And I guess it's definitely been helping. So yeah,
it worked. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. I feel like it's a bit of a lost art because it's just like a warm up exercise. You know, people saying they, do re mi fa sol la si. Like I feel like freestyling, you should just be able, just feel it and just go. I love watching those types of freestyles. It's fun. I feel like people worry so much about perfection and trying to, get bars and make things connect that they have to pre-write and write stuff down and then so they don't look like a fool. But it's like, nah, like off the top is fun, and then you end up connecting. And you're like, what? I did that.
That's why, like, I always appreciate it, like, when it's really off the dome. Like, not that, like you said, pre-written came with the verse or whatever. Because, like, it's cool, but, like, I understand how hard that is. So, like, when I see somebody really do that, I'm like, yo, that's skill. So, like, even this little exercise right here, like, rhyming with the things you pull out, that was dope. Like, that's actually a dope little exercise.
You did that. He did that. Okay. Did that. All right, so we're going to end this out with with it or quit it. So, I got to give him a couple of statements. You tell me if you with it, that means you agree, or quit it, like, no, I don't agree with that, and then elaborate for us a little bit. Okay, cool. All right, so native-born Africans feel as if they are better than African Americans. They keep us blacks divided. Are you with that or you quit that?
That's a hard one, but I'm going to say I'm in the 50 of that. Like, with that and quit that. But, so with that, of course, Africa's huge, so many countries within it who really holds that ideology. But even, like, with my people, like, Nigerians, I'd be lying if I say, like, I don't witness that. So, like, I mean, it's just, I think what it really comes down to is just perception and, like, what it's like being taught or passed down through the media, what they see. So it's just like the same way Americans feel like they see, like, Africans live in huts, run with their feet or whatever like that, no socks and shoes. I guess Africans, their viewpoint will be like, they might view African Americans as lazy. Once everybody get to know each other, that goes out the window, but that has to happen. I don't even know if it's an African thing, but maybe just a foreigner thing. When they just come over to this country and, like, they compare their lifestyle or how they had to come up in education or the workforce to the opportunities over here, and, like, why people aren't going for it. They're like, yo, you got all these opportunities, why you not, like, trying to go for it or whatever? You want, like, government assistance, blah, blah, blah. Or you just want to wait around and just wait for a check to come instead of, like, just, like, trying to get it. But it ain't really like it's not really a label thing. It's just like, who's lazy, who's not.
Right.
If I'm doing what I got to do to make it work and feed 80
here.
people back home, then they, for some reason, think you should be able to do it too. Which, you can't compare lives, though, but just, I think that's what it comes down to.
A child knows if they want to identify as a boy or a girl by the age of 13. If they choose to identify with anything other than their birth gender, they should be able to pursue the necessary steps to become transgender at that time. You with that or you quit that?
I'm not informed enough to make that decision, but I mean, just off, like,
13 years old.
13, thinking about how I was at 13.
Your child comes to you at 13 years old and is like, Dad, I think I want to be a girl. Like, I feel like a girl, I identify as a girl, like, I like boys. I need the steps to take that. Do you feel like at that age, it is okay to go through, like, the pills, the shots or whatever before? Because in the defense of a person that might want to be transgender, they might tell you, if I wait too long, my features already start coming in, my jaw structure's already tight, and I already got, it's a lot harder to kind of reverse it versus younger. Or do you feel like, 13 is young. Like, wait till you 18, you can pay for yourself, you make your own decisions. Like, what would you say as a father?
That's interesting, because I was thinking the whole 18 argument. You said now, my facial structure has set in, might be too late for that person, but man, that's really difficult. As a father, you support your children regardless. That's number one fact. So whatever your child approaches you with or approaches me with, I'm gonna sit down, listen, full attentive, full love, and try to understand where they're coming from. And from there, once we understand what's being discussed, try to do enough research to where I'm doing research to see if this procedure is really okay. And also, we're doing research to see if this is what you really want to do too. So we come to a middle ground. Like, we can come to a middle ground and just say like, hey, okay, we did enough research. It's still what you want to do, and I did enough research. I don't really see nothing wrong with it. Then got to support my kid all the way.
Black men are the most unprotected in America, but the brainwash will say that black women are. Are you with that or you quit that?
I quit that.
Do you feel like black women are the most unprotected?
So two sides. We're both dealing with black. One's a man, one's a woman. As a woman, period, you're dealing with a lot more. So like whether just like creeps following you, taking a walk somewhere, the physical aspect of things, somebody just being physically stronger, having to defend yourself, not possibly being able to defend yourself, but the belief, just believe in black women when they say something's wrong or whatever. I mean, it's definitely not a comparison, because on the black man side too, it's definitely hard. But as a woman though, yeah, like the workplace, dealing with sexual harassment, you just trying to get your 9-to-5 check. Now your boss is hitting on you, whatever. It's just, as a guy, we don't have to deal with that. Or even if we do deal with that, we know how to handle that, and we can handle that without repercussions, in a sense. Black women, in all regards, definitely more unprotected.
Okay. Jesus was born in October. People celebrate Christmas because that is what whites said to do. Are you with that or you quit that?
I don't know nothing about that, to be honest. Like,
do you celebrate Christmas?
Alright, so celebrate Christmas. Like I recognize it, but like, what does celebrate Christmas really mean? Like the gift giving part, or like actually recognizing like
the day? Like what does it mean to you? So what are you doing it for?
That's a really good question. Like when you really break it down, because like I've always had this discussion with my boys about just like holidays in general, like, and I'm not gonna say I don't celebrate holidays, but when you ask that question, it makes you think like, what are we really doing? So, because it's just like coming up as a kid, it's not about the gifts. So if you're a kid not getting gifts, you feel like, oh, like what does Christmas mean to me? When it shouldn't be about the gifts. So what is it really about? That's the question for me personally. I guess it's just always just been about just like spending time with family, just like. That's a really good question.
I mean, because you could say it could literally be on any other day. Why is it that you're doing it on Christmas? Like, what does that even mean to you? Why are you giving? If you're giving out gifts and you're putting up a tree, you're celebrating.
Right. Yeah.
But what are you celebrating?
Right.
If you don't believe that Jesus was born on Christmas, you're not celebrating, Jesus' birthday.
And that's the thing. Like,
then what are you doing?
That conversation, like when you think about Christmas, like even like just timeline, people with counts, nobody's really like highlighting Jesus' birthday. So it's just like, who's really celebrating Christmas the way it's supposed to be? I feel like Christmas has gotten too far focused with gifts. Like, just buying gifts, receiving gifts, purchase, money, circulation, economics. Like, nobody talks about Jesus on December 25th. Unless you find like, you got some like friends who talk about that stuff or whatever. But yeah, that's a good question.
Because even then, do you believe Jesus was born on Christmas? Because if the answer is no, or you don't know, then we still go back to why are you celebrating?
Right.
Because it is a pagan holiday, so then it's like, do you even know the origin?
That's what I'm saying, that pagan word. So it's just like,
what are we doing?
Right, it really goes down to that, because it's like, do I believe he was born the 25th? It's not that I don't believe, but that's what I was told, so it never crossed my mind to think otherwise.
To go research and find out.
Yeah, so I'm like, that's what I was told, and I believe mass majority of other people probably believe the same, but
So then that will go back to the latter part of the statement. It was like, people celebrate Christmas because that is what whites said to do. Because we're technically, we built it, but we're in their country, their rules, their holidays. We're taking on their festivities, and we don't even know why. We just do it.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that because Because white men said to do it? That's what you said?
We don't know. We just celebrated. And I think that conversation can make us feel like, okay, so we need to start bringing in our holidays. Juneteenth is now becoming more of a thing. Kwanzaa.
I like that.
You know, it's more things we can come up with. We've strayed away from family reunions, which was big on our thing. So I think that we have to start implementing our own holidays and creating things for ourselves.
That's deep. I definitely agree with that too. Like, even like hey, you touched on Juneteenth, like just seeing how people are getting the corporations in their workplaces to recognize it. Like, yo, I might need this day off. Like, it's a paid holiday or whatever. Like, whatever you need to do to recognize it. And when you really think about it, like, I like the Kwanzaa idea. Like, everything, just learning, like, bringing the meaning back to stuff. Because when you ask a lot of people, like, what's the Christmas mean to them? Yeah, that's a good question. I think it's really gonna come down to gifts. But it's just like, I just know, like, as a kid, teenager, whatever, like that pressure coming back to school, like, yo, what you get? I ain't get nothing. How do you explain that? You feel me? Like, it's crazy, but and it shouldn't be about that
at all.
Yeah.
All right, well, look, that's a good note to end on, because, look, y'all should go home and think about that. Comment below. Tell me, do you celebrate Christmas? Why? For what? Do you even know? I am Diamond B. Frazier. This is Olumide. But before we go, look, he walked in. Let me tell y'all about some branding, okay? Walked in. That's my name. I don't know if y'all see that. That's my name right there.
You know, a little signature right
there.
Little
signature. Okay, so when you get famous, I got this. And I'm not selling it. I'm framing it, okay?
Appreciate that.
But yes, tell us about the music, where to follow you, find you, all that.
Yeah, so my name is Olumide. I'm from Riverdale, Maryland, PG County. You can follow me everywhere, Olumide 301. The website, olumide301.com. The Maintain album is what I'm pushing right now. It came out last year, November. So I got a goal. I'm trying to shoot a visual for every track off that. I'm about like 50% done. So I think that'd be dope just to say I did that one time, just like, you know, a complete project, just like a movie. Y'all can stay tuned. Follow me on all social medias. We back outside. Hopefully these performances is coming back. And I'm just excited to keep delivering content.
And one last thing, leave us with some words of encouragement. What you got to say?
Look back at where you started. Like, because I remember when I started, like my first music post, I had like maybe like 5 likes, 10 likes. Years later, like, you know, it's averaging about like in the hundreds or whatever now. But it's just the fact that only like nobody cared. Nobody cared. But that didn't stop me. I kept going because this is what I really want to do, and I like doing it. So over time, just always keep comparing to where he was yesterday. Like, yo, last year I had 30 followers. This year I'm at 100 followers. It still may be small to you, but you're growing. So you want to look at that chart. Like, as long as you keep going up, there's no reason to stop. Whether it take 10 years, 30 years, you could be 50 years old doing whatever you want to do, and it just might pop at 51. But if you stop, you'll never know. So keep going.
That's what's up. That hit my soul right there. I need that. We going up because Olumide said so. Y'all were tuned into the Kickback.
Bubbling, drinking Sprite, fast food, take a bite. Then you wake up day or night. Why I do this? Why I fight? Why I tell him I don't worry?